Hello everybody, I'm Brim, and welcome to Who is Mike. And this is a game I found on HBO, and after the screenshot I thought it's really interesting. Let's get started to it. My head. My name is obviously sudden chest pain. Dizziness came and went through like close to a thread. What? It was even. The curtain was closed. The sound of a blood rushing in my ear made it suddenly me. Sorry, I can't talk. I still sick. I was in my house, yes. But I was disordered. Something felt in this. There is certain creepiness that made my hair on my arms prickle. I blinked at my surroundings. My glasses. Where are they? Did I bump you something or stay back, whatever you are. Even before I could hear his voice, I felt a pressure of someone else in the room. It justified an awful feeling in my gut. Just don't move. Oh my god. There was a stranger in my house. He held back out his outstretched arm, maintaining the distance between us. Get back. I didn't know what to do. I opened my mouth, several attempts to say something. Don't hurt me? Do you leave? What do you want? In the end, I just sit there, dumb, silent, doing my own nervous sweat. What he even doing here? If he was a robber, he picked the wrong house. Do I know him somewhere? I spent his blurred shape trying to replace the man's buggy edge of something more tangible. He looked a step closer. The man raised the alarm. I told you not to move. Did he get shivered? He acted way more accepting than me, considering he is the intruder in my house. It might be the foolish thing to say, but he doesn't seem in danger at all. Just go away, please. Please. He continued mumbling to himself, gasping a big drop of pigeon breath. Hey, I think you're having a panic attack. Try to breathe through your nose and out your mouth. Damn. Did I actually give it a breathing exercise to the trespasser? I guess that was right. My tenant will be against me one day. Of any case, the stranger looked relaxed a good deal. I gave him a small, unsure smile. Are you alright? What? What are you? Sorry? My name's Mike Jensen and you're in my house. Who are you? Never mind. I think I lost my glasses somewhere. If you let me find it, I'm sure we can sort this out. You don't seem like a bad guy. The man grabbed his bat in his side and left the long forearm sign. Under the copper cable, probably. Thanks. I fumbled about the floor, praying for dear life stranger wouldn't attack me while I was invulnerable. But he just stood there, shuffling his feet, mumbling himself. He wasn't very threatening, really. I'm sure this poor guy gets confused. Also, there was something familiar about him. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. It might be his toaster, or even that red sweater he wore. I couldn't swear. It looked exactly like mine. Sorry for treating you with a bat. Alright. If it any makes different, I wouldn't really going to hit you. The shape of my glasses finally right in my hand and fished them out. I really can't think I can hurt anyone, or even this situation. Sarah always says, the world's strength carried if I put the glasses over my eye. Someday my kindness is going to kill me. So, you can see me now. Hi. The man waved lamely. I stood there with my jaw gaped, staring at him. He was me. Existing in a separate being. He had my face, my hair, my person, my sweaters. No wonder the sweater looked like mine. It was mine. Just a dream. It's just a dream, that is. Calm down, don't lose your head. Relax. No matter how many times I said it, the gravity of the situation refused to stick. The room felt similarly stressing and that like being squeezed and let go again and again. I felt like a child again, lost in the crowd, blinded before my mother's hand. Only to realize that the horn of the hand belonged to a stranger. Okay. Now it's your turn not to panic, right? Deep breath. Was he some kind of clone operation in my future or what? What? What is he? I reached out to touch him, wanting to make sure he was real and not some kind of experiment imagination. He uttered my pulled from my chest and pushed my arm away. Hey now, this is weird for both of us. Don't make it any worse by being grabby. He looks solid. He can't be a ghost. He could form a separate thought from my own. He seemed aware that we are the same person. Where are you? Why do you have my face? Excuse me? Your face? For your information, I'm having a normal night in my house and you came barging here. Why don't you tell me what you doing in my living room? I opened my mouth to ask, but once I did, I realized I couldn't remember anything. My last bit of memory was considered a bowl of soup in the late night TV show. Also, the pain in the back of my head. I can't remember. See? That older face stayed case closed. Face? Excuse me? You're sort of army like only explanation. I don't remember doing anything sexual recently. If you have my memory, I'm sure you're good. You, on the other hand, lost a sense of your time from yours. You're either the cover of everything or simply a fact. It goes in my see. Right. Then if it goes there, I might well say you're lying about the state of your memory. Normally it was the sort of your texting. Texting I lost the trust of time. The probability of you're the cause of and the effect of my stuttering amnesia is very high. Therefore, you're fake. You can't prove that. And neither you can prove it, that you will have the same argument and go around the surface. I see what you're getting at. This is quite interesting though. Is it? I guess. Well, sort of. After all, not every guy you meet is that a representative of yourself. You made it sound like I'm coffee here. Or aren't you? Don't start that thing again. This is such a pain in the ass. Don't I know it? What could have caused it? What kind of freak nature would close another me? I was sure that I would be flattened with something, but I can hardly clonable face material. At the very least, he didn't seem dangerous. There's no honesty or aggression from him. I don't feel any ill for him either. But this is strange how we have the same small star on the chin. Even the same part mark from senior A. I touched my own fate for exactly input and still me. Right? Guess then we heard the door softly opening from upstairs. Oh no, Sarah. Sarah. I knew Sarah heard that noise a while ago. Quick, find something somewhere to hide. I tried to distract Sarah while you crawled out of the front door. What? Wait a minute. You're getting rid of me? No, I'm not, okay? We can't risk having two mice in the house, you know that. So then why don't you leave? Are you kidding? You look like a train wreck. He's right, I was 50. How did that happen? Look. We get all sorted out tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe your missing member might even come back. But you're throwing out of my house. I'm not throwing you out. This is just a temporary start. It may aren't. Yeah, that's just that. Let me deal with Sarah tonight, and tomorrow let's get out this mess. Just leave for now, okay? Fine, let's do it tomorrow. Alright, I'll stay over this tonight. It was difficult, but I managed to grow and my American get it under control. I knew I wasn't able to accomplish anything without a clear head. I'll deal with Sarah for tonight, okay? Maybe I can eat her in this situation. You'll probably be fine, better tomorrow. Quit. You're coming downstairs. Before I knew it, my other self rushed me out the door, slamming behind me. I can hear Sarah's voice from the other room, inquire what I'm being up to. My heart is to go back there and tell her everything, but I chose not to. Maybe I was too scared to face her like this. Somehow it felt like it's my fault. I'm such a coward. Well, enough of that. I'll do it tomorrow. I need time to think. Gather my thought and make the sense out of the situation. Maybe he's right. For a couple of hours, my memory makes my hold the key, unlocking the mystery. I walk toward the town, thinking the way out of this mess. As I passed by the store, I noted my reflection. Strange. Is it me? Do I look suddenly thinner? A sharp pain freed my heart that a thought crossed my mind. I struggled to breathe. My chest heavy in rhymes. My heart. What happened to me? The blood dripped from my nose. That was then I realized that I didn't have a lot of time left. I'm dying. I didn't know why. Sarah. The corner of my vision started to darken like a curtain falling upon the plate. And night, the fool. Well, fuck me. I guess I fucked it up really too soon. So, I guess I do another one. But this time I do a different ending. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.